amazing you. Welcome to Chat Hour. Now, if you're stopping by for the very first time, welcome and thank you. And if you are returning, welcome and thank you. Today, I have got the one and only Beecee Ugboh in the car. What are we talking about? People write me, people ask different questions because yes, we talk about different topics here. It's a potpourri of stuff, things that actually hit. And so this person is an introvert and she has said that she's a homebody. Every time people are saying, you know what, you won't find a husband like this, you won't find a partner like this, staying at home all the time, go out, go to parties, you know, attend events and all that. And she's saying, it is not my thing. Where can a homebody find a partner, for crying out loud? So I'm like, okay, you know what, let's ask people. And so we thought of bringing Beecee on the show today because we love her, of course, because you know, I did some research and I found out that a bit less than 30% of people actually find their partners through mutual friends, and a bit more than 20% find their partners in restaurants, bars, some other 20% finding their partners online, and another 30% finding their partners, you know, during their daily lives, church, family, work, and all of those. So, Beecee, how did you even find your own husband? Because I know that you're extroverted. You're not a homebody.
I am.
Tell me something that I don't know.
So people don't understand that I have, but I call it two personalities.
I do have two personalities.
Yes, I have two personalities. So I can be extroverted at the same time introverted. So
you're an ambivert.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay. So outside I'm extroverted. Inside the house I'm the quiet one. I'm an introvert. I don't want conversations. I just want to be in my bed, either reading my book or watching movies. Don't even talk to me too much. Yeah. So but I found my own guy in school. At the time I found him, I didn't know he was going to be my husband.
Okay.
Yeah. So as a young person, you don't date because you want to marry this person. I didn't have that mindset. Okay. So I dated because I felt I was young, I liked him, he liked me, let's get it on. And in the course of the relationship we realized that okay, we're quite compatible. Okay, we enjoy ourselves. Okay, he wants me to be better, he helps me study. Okay, he helps me do this and do that, and he's calculating. He said, okay, this person cooks very well. Okay, this person does this. Okay, and before we realized this, 6 years had gone, and okay, it's time to finally get married. Okay. So I didn't date him because I was looking for. I met him in my teens. I was quite young when we met. He was quite young as well because he's just 2 years older than me. And at that time, that was not the focus.
Where did you find your husband?
At work. So I used to work at a as a receptionist. Okay. And his friend used to come there. And okay, so I didn't know this at the time, but the friend now mentioned, there's this place I go to. That girl at the reception would be perfect for you. And so he came and asked for my number, and because of where I worked, we're not allowed to give our numbers out. So I said, I cannot give you my number, but I can take yours. And so I took his, and one day I will never forget, it was on a Tuesday, it was a day off for me, and I was bored, and I thought, who can I call?
Are you called him?
Yeah, and I called and I said, hello, I'm bored. Yeah.
This is so interesting.
Yes. And then went to lunch. Yeah, and the rest is 2 babies later history.
Interesting. I can't believe this because I would have said that, you know, Mariam that I know is actually a homebody. So I wouldn't even have thought that she would make the first step of calling the person.
I've always
you're adventurous, I know.
Yes. Also, yes, I may be introverted and quiet, but if I look through my relationships, I've never had a problem being the one to step up to someone.
Interesting.
I mean, there used to be someone I dated when I was in NYC, and I just remember him walking through the crowd. I thought he was tall, nice looking, and I walked up to him and said, "Hello, hi."
I did that during my service here.
So that's who I am. I'm not saying hello, come and date me, but I would make the first step to get to know you. I like what I see, and I would say hello.
Yeah. I love.
But there are people who have passed the years. Let me say, for instance, you're a woman in your 30s and you're an introvert. You're always at home. Yeah. The idea is if you are always at home, nobody would see you. Nobody would see what you offer. Nobody will just come from the blues and just make you an offer, except of course, like everybody still, I believe strongly that everybody has their past, everybody has their destiny.
Yes,
you may still be in that house
and find
somebody comes and finds you, but you don't know. Do you know your destiny?
Okay, so somebody said something. The person said that she's known somebody for a while, and that person is a homebody, and the sister went out and found and ran into our own friend back in school and said, oh, my sister has a homo and she would really like to see you and all that, and he just went knocking. Now they've been together for the last 7 years. Like they've been dating, so they are married.
So that's her destiny. But like I said, you don't know your past. You
How
don't
about
know your destiny.
And they have gone everywhere.
No, hold on. You don't know your destiny, you don't know your path. It may be that your husband will find you at home. So my advice is you don't always stay out. You stay out, you stay home, you balance it.
Okay.
Yes, you be a balanced individual. You cannot be walking as if they tie you dog leg every day or chicken leg every time you're out. You stay at home a bit, you hang out a bit, you balance it, so that if your destiny is that somebody will find you in the house, the day the person is coming, you are home. If it's your destiny that you find somebody in the club, the day you're in the club, you're there. The person is there. Do you understand? But you don't just foreclose other options and say, I'm just a homebody, I don't have interest in hanging out for movies, I don't have interest in going to club, I barely even go to church.
So let me tell you about my dating preference at the time. I was never the type that would be in a relationship with someone who would come up to me and say, I like you, I want to be in a relationship with you. It had to always be someone that was a friend, someone I'd gotten to know. So I've only ever dated someone I've been friends with over a while. Because some of the things that are interesting to people is not interesting to me. I don't want you to take me out where there's loud music and clubbing. It does not make sense to me. My best date is if you ask me, let's go for breakfast where there are very few people there. So I really am very personable. So I'm the sort of person that if you like to read books at the time, I love to read books. I love to read and then I would hear your views on the books that we read. I feel that an introvert actually has a richer dating content and someone who's always
you have something to say and all that,
and you get to even know the person that you're dating, and they get to really know you before you make that step towards dating. Someone who goes out a lot, what will happen is that yes, you meet a lot of people. So you meet the good, the bad, the ugly. You meet a lot that you have to cancel. But for the introvert, the people you are likely to meet are the people that are interested in meeting you, because you're not in their faces, and they may have seen you once or twice, and they will try their best to get to know you. So for you, I feel that you've done like half the job of cancelling those that are not important. So first of all, if you're always out, you meet those who are not really interested, who just want to try their luck. But anyone that meets an introvert who has her time and her space really sacred, they're like, is work. And the person that is willing to give in that work has already done like half the job. So I feel that really being an introvert pays a lot. I know the story out there is go out more, go out more. Yeah, you can go out more, but just don't go out for just going out sick. And it does not always guarantee.
Find a balance, right?
And it does not always guarantee that you would, end up with the right person because you go out more.
There's another angle you didn't look at. There are those churchaholics who are in church for all the activities. So
Mariam and I actually talked about this, and we talked about it because I am very wary when it comes to church people. I'm so sorry. I said it before and I'll say it again. I am not against church. I love God, but the thing is that I believe that I don't know, so there are different people everywhere, because somebody will say that, the way you're talking about the church, even at work too, you can meet somebody and the person too will not be, and all that. But I think that people purposely come to church to find partners, and so they put on their best behaviors and they are faking it, and somehow you can lose it, or you can miss it, or you can start dating them.
You forget that the people in the church are still the people that go to the clubs.
They are still the
people that go to the parties, your one bears. They're still
the people that you clothes.
See in the cinema.
They just change outfits.
They are still the people that you work with in your office. So everybody puts up their best behavior where their pastor is looking. So if you are going to church because you're looking for a wife, I personally, I agree with you. I don't believe in that. I believe that you can find your wife anywhere. You can find your husband anywhere. It's all about what works for you. It's all about the characters that you see. You can find your husband in the midst of your childhood friends, somebody you've known all your years, and you just realize, okay, come on, I like you that year. What's it happen now? let's take this forward. You know, it happens. So just having that mindset that I'm coming here because I'm looking for a certain type. It shouldn't be the mindset. It should be the mindset that I'm open to however God is leading me. Even in the office, I may just start a job today and there's this guy that's been, you know, looking for a wife, and we become friends, and before you know it, auntie, let's tie the knots. So that specific, I didn't do it. Okay. I didn't do it. So I don't know how people who do it act. I'm going to this place because I'm targeting, because the people I know that do that sort of thing are those runs girls who are targeting high profile politicians. So they will fly the private jets
because they know that this person will be on the flight.
They will arrange with the hostesses, the ticketing company, to put them in Dangote's corner.
Of course, people do it. People do that.
Those are the ones I know that they. But
I know of some young girls, like they are young, and I won't say that they are runs girls. They just want to attract the right opportunities, and they feel that it is by going out. So you see them, they go out and then they buy drinks for themselves. They sit somewhere and they are hopeful that maybe somebody will just walk up to them. Now,
those are hunters.
Okay,
they are called hunters.
But sometimes I get bored personally, and then I just want to go out, and I go out by myself. So I don't have any problems going out by myself. I spoke about, you know, master dating the other time, not masturbating. I said master dating, and I said it is just loving yourself, taking yourself out, so that eventually when you meet people, you have loved yourself already. To be easy for you to love.
They know how to love you.
Do you understand? And then they know how to love you. Do you understand? So I take myself out and I buy drinks for myself. I buy food for myself, and I'm the only one at the table.
Sweethearts, even as a married woman, I take myself out.
I think people have some wrong impressions. So when they come like that and see you, just because, as you've said, that there are some people that they are hunters, they just see you and they think that maybe you are.
So hunters dress a certain way. Hunters have a certain vibe because they know the market they are for. Okay, the regular girls who are just about loving themselves, you just finished work on Wednesday and it's a boring day, you have nothing much to do, you have done your exams, you have read your books, there's no project at hand. Okay, let me just go to the movies. You dress regular, you dress casual, you're not a hunter, you have nothing. Sometimes you may not even have your makeup on, you just wear your wig, wear a cap or something, and you sit down in one corner, and when anybody sees you, they are not hunting for anything, because you don't have that vibe around you. If you're naturally a dressy person, you can still look really good, but there's this vibe about hunters, and when you see them, you will know them. So those men know those sort of people. And you may not be a hunter, but you are in a place where you're just chilling, and a responsible person walks up to you and says, "Hello, may I sit with you?" No or yes, it depends. And it's okay as long as your intentions are clean. I'm here to take care of myself, and you offer to pay the bills. Pay. After the conversation, we go, and that's it. If we need to take numbers, we take numbers. So let's be open to this life. It's not that difficult.
After all, life is beautiful.
Yeah, you're shocked, right? But naturally, that's how I operate. This life is not that difficult. It's not about those rules, those regulations. It must. Sometimes just relax and just go with the flow. Let life take you the way it takes you. Before you realize it, you just notice that this person is gradually getting more serious. What's happening here?
You get, and I think for me, I think I like it when I don't set out. No, I'm not saying that people should not have intentions, but I like it when I'm just having fun and good things come my way. So it's not as if, oh, you planned it and all that. Sometimes it just happens like that. You don't even have the intention of, oh, you might even meet somebody and you have helped that person and
before.
I'm just saying, like,
so it's good to have goals, it's good to have aspirations. A life coach, I always teach that you must have a plan and a vision, but you shouldn't be so focused on the how it comes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have a goal, but it could come through any channel. It's like telling God
because
how I want
you can become
me.
desperate, and then
you lose it. So
it's
like you're telling God, I want you to do it this way. It must come this way. It mustn't come that way. I had goals to become everything I am becoming today, but I didn't know the how. I was just focused on one step at a time, doing what I need to do today and doing it well. And when it came, I saw the opportunity and I took it. But I was not like, it must come, I must target, it's from this place, I must get this thing that I want. The rules are not like that. The universe is not like that. when you want something, the universe conspires to get it to you, but you don't have a control over how it comes to you.
Interesting.
So just relax. Know that in your head, I want to be married to a responsible person, somebody who respects me, somebody who loves me, somebody who treats his family right, somebody, you have that. But for you to pick, is that Dangote's son that I'm targeting that has all of this? That is wrong.
Interesting. We always love Beecee, right? Do you agree with what we've said, or what she said, or what I have said? Where did you get your partner? I mean, where did you find your partner? Don't let me use the word get so that it doesn't sound
like
awkward. Yes. So where did you find your partner? What do you think about this person who said that they are, homebodies and all that, and they don't just like going out and all of this? What advice do you have for that person? All right. I think this is an interesting one, and it will help someone out there, right? Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly drop all the comments right there in the comment section, because of course we'd like to feel your polls and know what exactly your thoughts are. Get into your minds. And now, if you have not subscribed to this channel, do not even hesitate. Click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And if you consider this video a good one, kindly hit, smash, just give us a thumbs up, that like button or rater. Okay, thank you. Till we come your way again, or I come your way again, let's the conversation continue. Thank you so much, Beecee.